See now the concept is small volume parenterals versus large volume parenterals. See small volume parenterals, what is the quantity? Nothing but it is 1 to 50 ml. We can call this small volume parenterals. See the small volume parenterals may not be isotonic. See if the small volume parenterals that do not having the isotonic but still can be administered, because the large volume of blood that can adjust the isotonicity of the small volume parenterals. And if the small volume parenterals, the pH is not optimum, the pH of small volume parenterals also be adjusted with the help of blood. See the blood that is contained buffering system, nothing but some of the proteins, albumins and globulins. Those proteins will adjust the pH of the small volume parenterals. The isotonicity of the small volume parenterals can be adjusted with the help of large volume of the blood. But large volume parenterals should be isotonic. Small volume parenterals may or may not be isotonic, but large volume parenterals should be isotonic. Examples of small volume parenterals are unit dose, that is sealed ampoules. See, these are the ampoules example for unit dose. This can be used for the single use. We need to break this glass and we can take the dose for single time administration. Hence it is single dose. Next one is multi dose. This is a vial that contains more quantity of the parenteral dosage form. If you want to take the dose at the morning, we have taken the dose, we have injected the needle into the vial, then we have taken the dose at the morning. Again, if you want to take at the afternoon, then again we need to inject. Again, if you want to take the at the evening or night time, again we need to inject and we need to take the dose. Like that, this is used for the multiple times, hence it is multi-dose containers. Vials are multi-dose containers. See, these multi-dose containers that should be contains preservatives. It contains preservatives. Preservatives, why we need to use the preservatives? Nothing but preservatives will kill the microorganisms present within the vials. Because at single time, if you have injected, single time if you are injecting the needle, then there is a chance of contamination of this parenteral dosage form with this needle. Hence, that contamination can be avoided by adding the preservatives. Next one is large volume parenterals. Large volume parenterals, that is 50 ml to 1000 ml. We can call it a large volume parenterals. See, the large volume parenterals, we cannot add the preservatives, because for the large volume parenterals we need to add more quantity of preservative. That more quantity of preservative is toxic in nature. See, if any one of the solution, see see this is a one of the product. That product is sensitive to the that product is sensitive to 121 degree temperature, 121 degree temperature. Then that product can be sterilized or steamed at that product can be steamed at 100 degrees centigrade. If it is sensitive to 120 degrees centigrade, then that can be steamed at 100 degrees centigrade for 30 minutes. For 30 minutes. For the 30 minutes, and that bottle that contains preservative. Inside it is containing preservative. Hence, this method we can call as a heating with bactericide. See, at 100 degrees temperature, we are heating with bactericide. Bactericide nothing but preservative. Heating of product that contains preservative at 100 degrees centigrade, we can call as a heating with bactericide. Next, preservatives cannot be added to the IV infusions, because it is toxic in nature. Because for IV infusions, more quantity of preservative we need to add. More quantity of preservative is toxic in nature. Next one is preservatives cannot be added to the intraocular injections, because this is toxic to the eye tissues. Next one is the preservatives cannot be added to the spinal injections, because the preservative that may damage the nerve fibers or that shows CNS side effects. The same preservatives cannot be added to the intradermal injections, because if you have added preservatives, then the preservative will kill the microorganisms present in the dermis regions. So test, we cannot identify the diagnostic test. If microorganism is get died, then the diagnostic test will become fail. Hence, preservatives may not be used in IV infusions, intraocular injections, intraspinal injections, and intradermal injections.